Hello, my name is Dorika. I am Soul Remembrance Activator who supports you in remembering who you truly are to start expanding your capacity to receive. In this transmission, in this video, what I'm going to share with you is the energetic difference between survival and expansion, and how knowing this contrast, feeling this contrast in energetic wise is the key to your receiving. This is not something that most talk about because these are all my personal discoveries from my daily quiet moments with my soul again and again. So we have been told about if we want more in life, if we want more love, if we want more abundance, if you want more freedom, we have to work harder, heal deeper, and do even more. But what if the block isn't you haven't done enough? What if the block is actually you are in the energy of contraction? So let's begin. Before we talk about the difference, let's take a moment to acknowledge what is actually running in the background for most of us. We have been conditioned to survival, not just personally, but generationally, ancestrally, and culturally. We were taught that safety comes from control. We were taught that love must be earned. We were taught that joy is something you access after you have suffered enough. We are taught that rest is lazy, rest is bad, that being seen is dangerous. Can you relate to them? But none of these are divine truth. These are inherited distortion programmings built from fear, passed from one generation to the next generation into our generation, wired into our nervous system, simply to help us to survive. But here is the truth. Most of us are never told. Survival is not your natural state. Expansion is our natural state. Your soul came here for expansion, infinite expansion, limitless expansion. You came here on earth as a human to experience life, to express, to feel, to receive, to create. And it's not to shrink, to hide, or to struggle for your existence. So, if you have been feeling stuck, heavy, blocked, it's not because you are not good enough. It's not because you haven't done enough. It's because you were trained in a world that forgot your true nature is expansion. So, what is the energetics of survival? Survival isn't just a mental loop. It's a full body experience. Survival is the moment you second guess your truth. The tightening in your chest when something new is offered. Have you ever felt that? Something new and you're like, don't know to go for it or not, safe or not. It's the overanalyzing, the planning, the pressure to get it right. Even when your soul are meant for expansion. Even your soul desire for more. There's more to this. There's more life. There's more joy. There must be more love. There must be more meaning to life than just this. But your survival self whispers every time you want to expand, you want to create that change, you want to follow your passion, follow your soul, and the voice goes, be careful, don't risk it. Are you sure? Is this really safe? Can you relate to them? This voice sounds responsible. This voice chooses what's familiar. This voice feels like protection. So it seems good, right? Responsible, familiar, protection. But energetically, what is happening is contraction. And your channel narrows. Your capacity to receive tightens. You start holding, grasping, holding on, afraid of letting go, instead of allowing flow with life. You are trying to protect yourself from loss, from disappointment, from the unknown. But in doing so, you block what is trying to reach you. This isn't a flaw. It's simply what you learn. But it doesn't have to be your way anymore. Because we are going to shift now. We are going to change into our next focus now. The energetics of expansion. So feel this in your body. Expansion is not about doing more. It's about opening yourself to more. It's not about forcing a shift. It's about allowing it in. Expansion is when your body exhales deeply. Relax. When your heart softens, opens. And when your energy says, I surrender, I trust. It's the moment you realize you are already held by the universe. Your desires are not outside of you. They live within you. What you long for actually is not just waiting for you to chase. What you long for actually is not far from what you think. It is just waiting for your openness. And expansion happens when you stop performing for safety and begin living from truth. Please wait a while. Let me off my speaker. Hold on.
How wrong?
So, here is the analogy that came to me. How I can help you to really feel the energetic of expansion and survival. Imagine the whole universe, the quantum field, is like a vast interconnected network. And you are the center of it. So everything you desire love, abundance, aligned opportunities. They want to flow to you. In fact, they are all around you. You are the destination. So that here's your destination. Everything just want to flow. So here's everything just want to flow to you. You see? Okay. So everything want to flow to you. Love, abundance, aligned of it. You are the destination. You are the center of your own universe. But now, if you are in contraction energetically, in the survival, how much flow are you actually receiving? Can you receive the full flow? No, you can't. Because you are energetically contracting. You receive tiny bits. Your channel is narrow. Your field, energy field is tight. You can't see clearly and the energy can't reach you. Moreover, you're focusing on survival. Survival drains your energy out because survival makes you focus more of controlling the external. You're busy managing fear instead of receiving life. So this is the state when you're in survival. Now imagine this. You begin to remember your power. You call all of your energy that once were drained, that once were given unconsciously away, back to your center, back to your power. You let your walls soften. You relax. You open. So you're in the center and you're opening like a flower blooming. And all your walls that once were blocking there, all your filters, they are dissolving. All the barriers, energetic barriers, they dissolve. What happens now? The flow rushes in. Your openness. You choosing to open, to soften, to surrender, and calling back all your power becomes the signal. Your openness is the key. Your openness is what allows you to see clearly, to receive fully, and to expand infinitely. And this is the harmony of divine masculine and divine feminine. The masculine holds and supports. The divine feminine relaxes and receives. You no longer reach for your desires because they are already here with you, around you. It's not about you reaching them. It's about you soften and allow yourself to receive. You are already one with them. The moment you surrender, the moment you open, like the flower bloom, you realize actually they are not separated from you. All your desires are already here. They're already done. They already exist. But it's your own energy are not allowing yourself to receive them fully. So, the moment you soften, the moment you recall back all your power, you open like the flower bloom, you allow yourself to receive. Not because you have changed, but because you finally remember. You are already one with these desires. You're already one with the whole universe, which carries all your desires. You are already one and you are held by the whole universe. So, that is the energetics of expansion. Can you feel the difference between energy of survival and the energy of expansion. Now, let's go even deeper. How do we integrate expansion into our everyday life? Because every day you're always making choices, whether big decision, small decision. And the energy you choose from, it matters. How are you making your choices? Are you making your choices from the energy of survival or energy of expansion? Making decision from energy of survival means more about controlling the external in the way that you feel safe. And making choices from the energy of expansion is you make choices aligned to who you are becoming, to your soul. It's not about controlling the external to feel safe. It's about what expands me right now. So in survival, every choices is all about right or wrong, safe or unsafe. And you make a choice to avoid pain. So that's how energy of survival feels like. It's all about focus on survival. So have you ever which is the right choice? Afraid of making the wrong choice? Is this safe? Afraid that the decision you make doesn't lead to safety. It's actually unsafe. This is making choices from the energy of survival. But in expansion, choices feel different. In expansion, choice becomes intuitive. It's all about aligned choice, not the perfect choice. And in expansion, that is about more spaciousness, more curiosity, more trust. Can you feel the difference? In the energy, making choices from the energy of survival is it safe? Is this right? What if it's wrong? Avoiding fear of making the wrong choice always lead to making the wrong choice. Fear of pain always creating more pain. And whereas making choices from the energy of expansion is what feels more expansion. Expansion means there's more space, create more space. And it's more about curiosity. Which one let you feel more curious? And you trust it. You don't go and think that, is it wrong? Is it safe? Because it's aligned to where you are, who you are. It's more like, let me make this choice and see how it unfolds. I wonder how it unfolds. So, you are no longer asking, what is safest? You are asking, what is most true for me? So, in making choices from the energy of expansion, it's like there's door A and door B. The survival is all about which is the right door to walk through, which is the wrong door to avoid. And in hoping to move through the right door, you are trying to avoid making the wrong door. But in expansion, it's not about which door is right, which door is the wrong path. It's about asking, which decision expands me? Which door expands me? Which path matches the version of me who already have what I desire? Which path, which one, which door feels like my next becoming? No right, no wrong. All doors lead to growth. All doors lead to expansion. All doors lead to more self-discoveries. And that version of you, you are not making choices to survive. That version of you who already have manifested your desires, she or he, not making choices to survive. You are choosing from knowing. You are choosing from alignment, resonance, not resistance. You are grounded, open, and clear. And when you begin to choose from expansion energy, your whole life begins to shift. Can you take a moment, just imagine, how would your life be? What would be shifting in your life if you just start making small choices, big choices from the energy of expansion, always asking, which one aligns to me more right now? Which one expands my soul more right now? Which one feel more I'm curious more about right now? Which one? Versus which one is a safe one? Is it safe? It's not. Which one is the right path? What if this is not the right path? Can you feel the difference? So, from here on, instead of asking what is the safest option, try asking yourself, what would I choose if I feel fully supported and limitless right now? This is the gateway to your embodiment. So let's bring it all back to where we begin. All of this, contraction, fear, survival, they are not who you are. You are meant to expand. Your soul is here to expand. And all this contraction, survival focus, fear-based programming are simply who you learn to be. And you get to unlearn. You get to release. You get to choose a different programming. You get to shift. Not by force, not by fixing, but by remembering. Remember, you are already held by the whole universe lovingly right now. Remember, you are already connected to all your desires, everything you desire right now. Remember, you are not waiting for life to give it to you. You are simply expanding yourself into it, into the version of you who already received it. So, actually, you are not waiting for life to choose you. You are choosing to expand into what's already yours. And with every breath, every pause, every surrender, you allow yourself to expand. And the more you expand, the more you allow. The more you expand, the more you allow. And you realize, actually there's nothing wrong with you. So, release it. All the not enoughness program, all the not enoughness thought, release, let go. There's actually only more of you for you to remember right now. So, as we close this video, I invite you into this awareness. Where in your life are you still choosing from contraction? And where can you begin to choose from expansion? So as you move through this week, just notice when you make a choice, when you buy something, when you choosing small choice, big choices. After all, every day we are choosing something. So just observe, notice, are you making choices from the energy of survival? Or you start to make choices from the energy of expansion? Observe your thoughts. Observe your decisions. Breathe into your body. And instead of defaulting to fear, you get to make a new choice, aligning to your truth. Remember, your next level is not something for you to chase. It's already here. You just get to open and expand into it. It's already here. The next version of you, the next level of you is already here. You are not separated from anything. You are already connected with everything. That is the soul truth. However, physical programming, energy filter, energy blocks, you are the one who is blocking yourself from receiving what you desire. So, this is why it's not about chasing, fixing. It's about remembering, embodying, being. So, thank you for your time and energy in this video. I trust something land deeply for you. That now you can really understand and feel the energetic difference between energy of contraction that focus on survival and energy of expansion that focus on expansion, growth. And now this is why knowing this contrast help you to expand your capacity to receive. Whatever you want to manifest is at the level of energetic of expansion. And if you are still in the energy of survival, there is a huge gap. Until you shift yourself from the energy of survival into the energy of expansion. Now they are aligned. The reality have to shift, to merge. Because this is the law of attraction. Like attract like. This is the law of resonance. We attract who we are. So, thank you for your time and energy once again. So, when you are ready to receive deeper support and energetic expansion, you can explore my signature experiences at my website, thedoricaexperience.com. So I look forward to see you in my next video. Bye bye!